Hello everyone, my name is Psychic Gigi. I am a natural visionary psychic that channels through my spirit guides to provide you clarity for your most desired questions. I am also a tarot reader and I have been doing readings for over 16 years now. If you would like a reading with me, a personal reading, all my information is listed below. Please everyone like, share, and subscribe. And feel free to post any comments. I do read each and every one of them. Today I'm going to be doing a love reading for our Libras from July 15th through July 31st. Again, this is our little mini reading love for our Libras. As I've already shuffled the cards, I'll just do a quick shuffle a little bit more for our Libras for the last 2 weeks of July. Okay. Let's just see what we have. Okay. So the first card that comes up is the King of Swords. Our second card is the King of Cups. And then the third is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the King of Swords is all about, my Libras could be really focusing on getting back into the routine, maintaining structure in around their relationship, and boundaries. This also could be, making sure that if you're involved with someone currently, you are connected with this person, not just on an emotional, but also an intellectual level as well. So, and physical. There's always that physical. But it also signifies that you're, again, maintaining high standards for yourself. So whenever I see the King of Swords in a love spread, I always say, okay, we're maintaining our high standards, we are setting our boundaries, and planning for the future. Also creating a lot of structure around us. It could be somebody from your past too. Again, this is not, it might not resonate with everybody, but there could be somebody in your past who, is really kind of happy being a single bachelor, and has a little bit of commitment issues. And they're also they also have high standards themselves. So they're looking for that person that is going to meet their standards and can hold their interest as well. So, and let's keep this mindful. The next card that we have is the King of Cups. A lot of, we get the King of Swords and the King of Cups. The King of Cups is really about, again, this person, this could be you or this could be your significant other, very mature. I feel like it is the Libras though. I feel like it's my Libras. Very mature, very compassionate, caring, kind of needs and desires calmness around them. So if this is our current relationship, this is like a very calm type of individual that it's either you or yourself that you're kind of dealing with. Petty arguments should really be at a minimum for the next 2 weeks, but you might be going through a tough time emotionally, like kind of holding and repressing in your feelings. Like you don't express them. You're more. Let me just show you, because I want to keep that routine, that structure around me. So I'll show you. This person, this could be you or your partner, they'll show you the emotions, but they won't verbally speak them. So it's actually a really good, energy, because sometimes actions speak louder than words. So they might not say it like out loud, but they might show it. So, and it could be through someone else. So just keep that in mind. If you're single, this could be somebody who's coming into your life, like somebody that you've been manifesting for a while, where you're looking for that emotional stability. This person's very mature, generous, also gives really good advice. So the next card is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is, every time I get the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, okay, so the only way to go is up. And it is upright. So if you are in a relationship, things are pretty, there's going to be some positive changes in around your current relationship. Again, we still have that you might be entering into a new phase, providing more structure. You or your partner could be thinking, collaborating together of maybe a new project. Or this just could be somebody in your life that's kind of has your back. But you're basically on the same frequency. You just have to make sure that you guys are both on the same page. Otherwise, this could create a little bit of upheaval. Make sure that you're going in the same direction with your current partner. If you have recently broken up with someone, whenever I get the Wheel of Fortune, I'm going to pull this back a little bit so you guys can see it. It can indicate that, you know, you're at the point where you know you deserve love. You've worked really hard on clearing and healing from the past, and you're ready for someone really true to come into your life that's going to give as much as you give. So you might be actually end up meeting this partner who provides you that stable and that stability because you've been doing a lot of like work on yourself. This is also about destiny. So if there's somebody from your past who might not have been consistent, they might come back. So be prepared for that. If you are currently single, I do feel like there's going to be somebody new coming into your life, and this is what the universe and destiny and fate, and it's just going to come full circle. So it's a lot of completion, wholeness, and attainment around that. So let's do 3 more cards. We have the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles reversed, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so the 3 of Wands, the first thing I get is all this work that you've been working to get that completion, that wholeness, attainment, whether it's from somebody from your past or somebody in your current energy, you will end up reaping the rewards of your efforts. This also could mean that you might plan on traveling soon. You might be planning to plan a trip, go somewhere, but the relationship is actually going to start coming back together where it's just a little bit more stable, happy, like you're moving towards either you're moving into a direction of more structure, stability, and happiness, and they're going to be left behind, or they're gonna join on with you. So they're going to kind of match your frequency, I guess is what I would like to say. If you're single right now, again, this is enjoying your freedom, kind of spreading your wings. It also shows that you could be meeting somebody, you know, maybe towards the end of the month. You could meet somebody while you're traveling. Maybe you're just kind of being a little adventurous and letting go of that structured routine after a long process of healing that you guys have gone through. So the next card that we have is the 10 of Pentacles, and it's reversed. You could be concentrating on your finances too, guys, this month as well. So maybe putting a little bit more structure in around career, and that's where you've been focused. So now you're trying to get that stability within your finances. One of the things that I will, kind of let you guys know is that the relationship the person from your past could have been a little bit rocky and they're looking to come back in. But they're still not stable. There's still a lot of insecurities within them. And this also can be within you. So it's always like it could be like a rocky foundation. Or could have started off as a rocky foundation. And if you're questioning whether you should be in this relationship or if it's going to be a stable long-term relationship, make sure you don't lose what you've already been working towards in the past. So you've kind of already gone through your healing process and you've gotten to a point where you've done some healing. So if someone from your past does come back, make sure that they're not trying to come in unconventionally or non-traditional or without that apology or try to bring any lack of stability into your life. Like, don't let them ruffle your feathers. If you are single, this could be just, kind of going out and having fun. Maybe you're not ready for that commitment. You're like, I have a lot of structure, I have a lot of stability, I'm reaping the rewards of my efforts, I'm not ready for a stable relationship, I'm just going to go unconventional right now and just see what happens. I do feel some of you are going to have somebody from your past that was not very structured and stable come back. They might ruffle your feathers a little bit, so just be a little bit cautious of that and make sure that you maintain yourself to continue your structure and your stability. So the next card that we have is the Page of Wands for our Libras. Let's see. So I feel like someone will be communicating with you. You are going to start getting some messages from someone from your past. Could be some romantic messages or just could be some good news just from hearing from them again. You might just be happy to hear from them again. Again, you're really not, you don't have too many expectations of this person, but you're curious and you want to know what they have to say. So, and this person's very adventurous, by the way. So, you might want to go ahead and just leave yourself open. If it's somebody new coming into your life, you might meet somebody new. Like if you're single right now, you might meet somebody new that you just want to kind of flirt with. Again, you're really not interested in jumping, full-fledged into that commitment. But you want to ensure that you're not too needy or jealous of this person if it does start off in just a passionate way, because there's definitely a lot of passion here, a lot of fun, passion going on, and this person kind of lights up your life. So if they are from your past or they are new coming in, remember that they do bring a little bit of fun. Could be some travel, because there's some travel cards here, but just be mindful that this could be like a whirlwind. Person can come in real quick, real fast. So definitely want to be mindful of that. So at the bottom of the deck, I have the Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay, and again, this is about maintaining the balance that you have, or the balance, the structure that you've already created. So if there is somebody from your past that is coming back, this person could be fun and you can kind of be sidetracked. And you might feel a little bit overwhelmed because they might demand a little bit more of your attention. They've been gone for a while. Or this could be like a new relationship where you're like, oh gosh, I don't really have time for a relationship. Again, I really am not interested in having that commitment right now. I want to focus on my money right now. So just be mindful of trying to juggle, like, don't try to juggle too much. If you're not finding time for your relationship, like, try to keep like a happy balance between relationship and work. Yes, work is very, very important to us. We know we all have to make money, because there are a little bit of financial stresses for you for the next 2 weeks. There also could be some family issues as well that might need your attention. So it's like, I feel like you're kind of being pulled at several different directions. And you're going to have to definitely try to maintain that balance for the last 2 weeks of July, Libras. Especially if it's somebody from your past coming back who's used to always getting your attention. So please definitely be mindful of that. If you're single, you could be like just completely overwhelmed with the demands of having like this new person come into your life, and where you're like, no, I'm stable, I'm structured, I know, I have my routine, I'm used to my routine, don't throw me off again. So again, we do have free will, so we have to make sure that we make ourselves and we love ourselves enough as a priority in our life. So above all, we need to place ourselves in the I love me, self-caring, and I am the priority in my life. Because without taking care of you, you can't take care of anyone else. Okay, so let's just go ahead and pull one Oracle Angel card. See what our spirits have to say as a final closure for our Libras the last 2 weeks of July. Okay, so we have infinite potential. This is such a beautiful card because he or she, again, this is not gender specific, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but it's like, okay, I'm spreading my wings. Infinite potential is all the potential and the resources that you need. You might need, even with the, again, with the Two of Pentacles reversed, you might need to kind of balance things out, you know, retreat, make sure that you maintain a peaceful space, and also still your mind. So that's super important. Also, this is about connecting with the divine. So listen to your inner voice. Make sure that you're guided by your inner light, not outside influences. And also stay faithful and true to your heart. So just remember that we are always guided for what is in our best interest for our higher power. Okay, Libras, have a wonderful next 2 weeks. You guys have a lot going on. There's a lot of structure and stability, and I do, this was actually a really good reading for you guys for the next 2 weeks. So I feel like you're going to have some good messages coming in. You'll be excited about that. And I also see you are going to mix in a little bit more fun, as well as maintaining your structure and your stability and your routine. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Again, I love listening to everyone's comments, reading everyone's comments. I am available for private readings. All of my information is listed below. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Love and light to everyone, and have a beautiful week.